Hey, blessings everyone. This is Elegant Champagne, founder of Abstract Thoughts of a Transitioned Mind. And I just want to personally give a shout out to the none only, the famous, lovely, best friend in the world, I honestly gotta admit, lovely queen, Takiyah Diamond of Minds Up. I have to acknowledge you first off and just show gratitude to you because I've been watching as we've been progressing in life with a lot of things from the time that we've been around each other, and I just must admit, I am so impressed and I respect you so much for the works that you've been doing with helping assist and change the lives of all these people that have come in contact with you. I've been watching how you've been helping truly transition their minds in a positive way. Any person's life that you change for the better. And that is a blessing right there. Especially the fact that we all know our source, which is the one and only Most High God. And I love how he actually just works through you. And the messages that he gives you is just so profound. And one thing, the reason why I say it's such a blessing is you are willing to do the things that others are not willing to do. Because you eliminate that whole fear aspect. You brought to my attention before about the whole thing when it comes to fear and the fear of failure. You taught me myself, don't worry about failing. Failure, it's going to come. Yes, you may make mistakes. But what you don't want to do, just like Kevin Tredall taught us when you was teaching me this message, is don't focus on what you don't want to happen or what you don't want, but focus on what you do want. When you focus on what you do want, then you'll attract the things that falls in alignment to help assist you to accomplish those goals and dreams in which you truly and strongly desire to do, and especially those things that you're passionate about. Another thing that I've learned too, just from what you revealed to me, was the one and only great motivational speakers you ever introduced me to was, we all know our boy, Tony Robbins. Shout out to Tony Robbins. One of the messages I love that I take with me every day is that don't focus on change in certain situations and aspects, but focus on your standards. Raise your standards. When you raise your standards, you make a decision of, this is what I want, this is what I desire to want, I'm not taking anything less. So I must achieve this. No matter what it takes, I must achieve that. When you raise your standards, everything else will change automatically, because change is going to happen whether you focus on it or not. When you age, your body changes, certain things happens with it. It happens automatically without you thinking about it. But when we raise your standards, for instance, you take an athlete, for example, like Tony Robbins mentioned. You take an athlete, for example. You look at an athlete, you don't have to ask them, hey, do you work out? Do you do exercises? Do you eat healthy? You don't have to ask them that. You can just look at their body, and their physical body is a perfect example of what it is that they do and what kind of lifestyle they have, because you'll be able to see their muscle tone, their definition, the amount of energy they're able to sit there and perform with. They have a set standard of how much energy they're supposed to have, as well as what their physical body is supposed to look like. That's when you raise your standard. You make a decision of what it is that you desire, but also that's where you have your identity at. When you have a set identity, you're like, I'm not accepting anything less than this, so I must make it happen. And it's not necessarily that people have more time in a day. We all have 24 hours in a day. But because we have 24 hours in a day, it all depends on what we do with those minutes, those seconds, those hours. What we do with our mornings, evenings, our afternoons. It all depends on what we choose and decide to do with those things. But when we have our set standards, we make a decision, okay, in the afternoon, this is what I'm going to do. In the evening, this is what I'm going to do. In the morning, when you wake up, this is how I'm going to start my day. Once again, too, don't even start your day by, let me see what's on Facebook or social media sites. Sometimes that's the worst thing for you to do. Sometimes what you want to do is actually find something inspirational. If you are going to go on social media, find a motivational video that you can just listen to. I will recommend Tony Robbins or also Takiyah Diamond for Minds Up Radio. check that out whenever you wake up in the morning. Just have a nice little message for you to just listen to as you're getting ready for your day. So you're not focusing on, oh, another day at work, or, oh, what do I have to do this morning? Don't do that, because sometimes what you do is when it's something negative, you sabotage yourself and your day before you even walk out that door. Then you wonder why so many things is happening. Then most people, what happens is, oh, I knew I should have stayed in the house. I knew something was going to happen. That's because in the morning when you woke up, you automatically created your day by saying and thinking and listening, this is what's going to happen. But when you sit there and think about something positive and say, I'm going to have a positive, powerful, productive, impacting day. I'm going to touch and change the lives of other people for the better. When you find yourself doing that and you're like, I'm going to be blessed today. I'm going to receive favor today. I'm going to be the greatest I can be. I'm going to be a better me than I was yesterday. When you start living in that mindset, you'll find yourself to attract a lot more things and people and situations that will rule in your favor for the better, to help you progress in life, for you to just reach those goals and achieve those goals and dreams that you have. So I just want to leave you guys with that. Just want to say, just have a blessed day, and whatever you're doing, just always remain positive, and always remember, hey, you just look up, ask him, hello. Please show me the signs, but also be willing to listen to those signs. I just want to just tell you guys, I love you guys. And once again, this is Elegant Champagne, founder of Abstract Thoughts of a Transitioned Mind, and also VP of Minds Up by Takiyah Diamond. So shout out to you guys. Love you, Takiyah. Keep doing what you're doing, babe. I love you, love you, love you, love you. And we all know love was a powerful vibration to be on. Blessings.